Hey guys, and welcome to Towards the Scale. So today we're going to enter the world of advanced AI copywriting and marketing prompts, all with the help of DeepSeek, which is an amazing free tool at your disposal. And the first use case, the first prompt, it's kind of serious, kind of fun. It's about making your articles or blog posts or pages pop with the help of visual aid. So this is basically how you can create holographic text. And the prompt is extremely simple. Create a holographic words at scale text with shimmering gradients and a flicker effect. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we can actually run HTML from within DeepSeek to see a preview. And this looks amazing. Look at the glowing effect. And you can use that to promote affiliate offers, to direct the attention of your readers to any of the sections that you want to direct their attention to. So all you have to do is choose custom HTML in your WordPress. And this is how it's going to look like. And this is quite good, quite amazing, I would say. And you can obviously alter these prompts. By the way, all the prompts are going to be in my free ChatGPT library, link down below. So holographic text is use case number 1. Use case number 2 has to do with a product prioritization matrix. So if you are creating a product of your own and you need to prioritize features, or you want to take up your reviews to another level by critically assessing the features, you can use this prompt. So this is the basic prompt. Create a weighted scoring matrix for these 12 product features, list features based on a buyer persona document, attached persona. And you can actually use DeepSeek with the search feature. I won't be doing that because I don't want to open two screens and I don't want to time out because DeepSeek sometimes does that. So we can actually use Perplexity. So for the list of features, we can do list 12 main features of agilitywriter.ai. By the way, I have a 15% coupon code that gives you 15% off of AgilityWriter. Link down below. And again, I'm using R1 inside of Perplexity. So in theory, you should be getting a similar result with just DeepSeek. So the features are web scraping, fact checking, SEO optimization, source citation, editing suite, and I had saved this kind of list in a docx file. The second thing that we need for this prompt to work is a persona or a consumer avatar. Obviously, this would have to do with AI writers. So we can run another prompt. Give me a detailed description of a buyer persona, including main pain points and expectations for AI writing tools like Agility Writer, SEO Writing, and Qual Writer. So I think they're pretty even Steven between one another, so it's a fair comparison. And it's fair to say that a buyer persona for Qual Writer will have a very high intersection with Agility Writer, to some extent with SEO Writing. And R1 is really great at stuff like that. So buyer persona, raw, digital marketer, SEO specialist, solopreneur or content creator, industry, tech proficiency, team size, key pain points, expectations, and again, I had saved an output like this prior to running this video. So I have two docx files on file, no pun intended, and now I can finally run this prompt. So let me attach the Agility Writer buyer persona and Agility Writer features. Again, what this prompt is meant to do is look at your buyer persona or a buyer persona of your competitors, and then based on their pain points, based on their customer journey, weight each of the features from most needed to least needed. And this is very helpful if you are developing your own product, or again, if you want to write a super in-depth, professional looking and sounding review. And you can be critical. Like, I have never seen a review for a SaaS product, let alone AI writer, that is critical of the features and critical from the standpoint of the actual consumer. If anyone from Agility Writer or Qual Writer or SEO Writing is watching this, this is very helpful to you and to your business. And again, R1 is doing an amazing job at calculation and research and stuff like this. So weighted scoring metrics for Agility Writer features. Okay, so it mapped all the features out against the 4 main target audiences, which is freelancers, small business owners, agencies, and aspiring writers. And it basically assigned a weighted score to the features. So if I'm reading this correctly, some of the more needed features are fact-checking and citations, SEO optimization, AI-powered drafting, template utilization, customizable outlines, bulk content generation, cost-effective plans. Some of the underutilized features are multilingual support and collaboration features. And strategic recommendations are as follows. Highlight SEO optimization, AI drafting, and cost efficiency in marketing to resonate with all personas. Position bulk generation and templates for freelancers and small business scaling content. Used fact-checking and custom outlines to address challenges around generic AI content. So not only does this prompt assess the features, it also suggests how to promote them against different subsegments, which is amazing. So this is use case number 2. Use case number 3 has to do with newsletter and newsletter email subject lines. What I did, I went straight to my Beehive dashboard and I basically copied information for all my previous posts, making sure I know what the open rates were and the unique clicks. I made a screenshot of this and I'm writing various emails. So mostly it's my Words at Scale newsletter, but sometimes I will make a product push or just a newsworthy email. So I'm more interested in my newsletters that always start with Words at Scale and then the number. Again, this prompt is going to be in my free ChatGPT library. So right now, R1 is contemplating on the best way to go forward since I've provided a lot of metrics. And now it's suggesting me new newsletters and you'd see a common pattern. So my best open rates and my best newsletters, they always contain a number. So 20K case study, 3000% traffic growth, 28% more leads. So this is based on my performance, what's working for me. It might be different for your niche, but this is invaluable to me as far as email marketing and open rates. So this is use case number 3. Another use case is extracting glossaries from white papers. And a glossary is a forgotten SEO tactic that still works today. So what you should do is find an enormous white paper on any of the topics you're interested in, and then ask DeepSeek R1 to extract terms. Again, let me go to Perplexity, and that was something like find me a recent white paper about AI in a workspace. I'm not sure if this was the exact prompt that I used. It was something very similar. And I ended up finding this McKinsey report, which is called Super Agency in the Workplace, Empowering People to Unlock AI's Full Potential. And this is extremely recent as January 28th this year. And this is not the biggest report, but it's pretty big. Has lots of data in. It's a very interesting report actually. So I have this on file and I can run this prompt now. What you can also do is specify the number of key technical terms. You won't know that beforehand, but it's better to give AI a number. Otherwise, it's just gonna output 10 terms, 15 terms, which is no good for a glossary. Before we proceed, I've recently launched my school community and I've slashed the price in half, making it as affordable as possible. This price is not going to stay the same forever, so take advantage of this offer. Currently, it contains my Helpful Content Mastery course, which is a course on AI copywriting. Then you get access to Text Communication Academy, my newsletter mastery course, bi-weekly Zoom calls, which is group coaching. Then niche research, and you get access to my custom tools, which are only growing in number. I can say that I'm very proud of the Creative Business Brain app, the Reddit Insight Analyzer, the Uncensored 10K Story Generator, the keyword research, you name it. And the list goes on and on. So enormous value for such insignificant monthly investment. So as you can see, DeepSeek R1 has started compiling a list. Agentic AI, AI maturity, API, benchmarks, bias, AI bias, chatbot, context window, deep learning, digital workforce, edge hardware explainability, foundation models, F1 score, generative AI, GPT-4, hallucination, millennials, machine learning, and the list goes on and on and on. And if you wanted to create a glossary on the topic of using AI in the workspace, and consumer might not be the most sophisticated as far as using AI, this is a pretty good list. Scalability, safety, synthetic data, token, use case, value chain, workflow automation, model fine-tuning, natural language processing, and workforce displacement. So this is a pretty good glossary, and I'm pretty sure we could have gotten even more out of this prompt. So this is use case number 4. Use case number 5 is very interesting one if you're a business, any business that is trying to go international. This is also great for copywriters who are often translating pages and sites into another language. And this is not a technical translation. This is something that has to take into account the cultural codes of the language and the corresponding nation. So in this example, create a localization checklist for translating this SaaS homepage. And I'll just copy this sales page, which is of my helpful content mastery course. This is a standalone course. So if you don't want to invest in a monthly subscription in my school, you get this course. If you want to get extreme value from other courses, you can get the same course within my school. The only difference is that the course in my school is going to be updated more regularly. So let me attach the page and let's run this bad boy. Yeah, and the text goes, create a localization checklist for translating the SaaS homepage copy attached into Japanese considering honorifics and business etiquette. Let's give this a try. Okay, I'm getting the server's busy error, so I will run this prompt inside of Perplexity. But again, if you're not intent on running like tens of prompts in an hour, you can easily get away with the free version. So let's do the same. I will attach the corresponding sales page. Okay, here's a Japanese localization checklist for a SaaS homepage incorporating honorifics and business etiquette requirements from our research. So company references, replace SEO with this, whatever this is. Fix suffixes, formal verb forms, greetings and phrases, cultural adaptation. So add phrases like long-lasting relationship, building trust, use visual hierarchy, replace Western examples with Japanese success stories, formality levels, and even gotten me a technical compliance checklist. So this is amazing. And this is true for any of the other culturally rich nations. So think of Portuguese, Spanish, Russian, German, French, whatever. So I want to keep the ball rolling, so I will continue on with Perplexity, and when the DeepSeek allows, we'll switch back. So this is an amazing business prompt if you are developing your SaaS or want to critically evaluate a pricing strategy of your competitor. So here, develop a feature comparison matrix for our basic pro and enterprise plans for an AI writer using principle from the attached pricing case studies. And I actually went ahead and found 3 very recent case studies on pricing in AI. So this is going to be very interesting. So in this example, once again, we are creating an AI writer from scratch and want to know what our pricing should be. And this could be anything, could be a tool, could be a image generator, so whatever AI business you can think of, you can test this prior to determine the best pricing strategy going forward. Here's a feature comparison matrix for AI writer plans based on pricing principles from the case study, incorporating tiered value metrics and SaaS best practices. So it wants us to create 3 plans. Basic is $29 for 40,000 words, Pro for 300,000 words, and Enterprise Unlimited Priority Processing. Model, it suggests models, content templates. So there should be a lot of content templates as well as multilingual support. User seats, so just the 1 for the basic plan, 5 for Pro, and unlimited for Enterprise. And it even suggests features like SEO optimization, basic keyword research, full SEO suite, predictive SEO and competitor AI. And this is split into different plans. Amazing. And if you wanted to make this even more up to date, you can actually ask R1 to research your nearest competitors. So I would research agility writer, SEO writing, Koala writer, stuff like that. And that prompt would also take into account the pricing strategy of your competitors. And this was use case number 6. For the use case number 7, we'll try DeepSeek. Again, if it doesn't work, we'll use the same model but in Perplexity. And I like this one a lot, because it allows you to create case studies using the STAR methodology, which is situation, task, action, result. And this says to use interview scripts, but it can be whatever. For my example, let's just go to my YouTube channel and let's open up this case study here, which is Insane Perplexity AI Programmatic SEO Hack. Full workflow is given in my school community, but what I need to do is to copy the transcript like so. And I'll just substitute the interview transcripts for using the below transcript, and I'll just paste in the actual transcript. Let's see what happens. So unfortunately, server is still busy, so let's do the same with R1 in Perplexity. And here is an outline following the STAR methodology: situation, task, action, result. Based on the transcript situation, content creator tested a new programmatic SEO workflow using Perplexity AI to generate articles. Goal: achieve rapid page and Google rankings. Challenge: creating factual, data-driven content that balances readability with SEO optimization. Task: write 3 articles targeting specific search queries, and gives an example. Ensure content passes CI detection. Tools like originality: incorporate custom visuals, infographics, validate workflow. Action: tool setup, content generation, visual assets, and testing. And results: rankings achieved 3 out of 3 page 1 placements, detection evasion, community impact, and scalability. So this is a perfect, amazing summary of my video. So I couldn't have said this better myself. And guys, there you have it. 7 amazing advanced AI copywriting / marketing prompts that you can use in the free version of DeepSeek or the paid version of Perplexity using the same model right now. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.